Wellness James here today. Happy Saturday, everybody. Making all these noises because I've been sitting on the floor looking for some network marketing tools for some people who in my organization. And as you can see, I've got a collection of a lot of different things in here. A lot of different tools. I have a whole section over here on just Zig Ziglar and Dr. Wayne Dyer, Jim Rohn, Robert Kiyosaki. Okay, how about Danny Johnson? How about Susie Orman? Stuff. I'm blessed in so much as all I have to do is shop to find these tools. I've got to the point now I have so many of them, what I only look for those that are older tools. Same information, but the tools are on CDs, MP3s, or DVDs. My rich dad collection of stuff. You're right. I do have a lot of stuff in here. This is my workstation. And no, it's not cleaned up. Okay. No, I don't. A clean workstation means that as far as I'm concerned, at 71 years old, it's a waste. I have stuff going on all the time. Okay. Right now, though, I'm dealing with this thing. Rich Dad's Classics. All of them. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Rich Dad's Cash Flow Quadrant, and Rich Dad's Guide to Investing. Okay. I had to find that for someone who's in my organization who said, wow, they looked it up and they didn't have enough money to buy it from Amazon. They didn't have enough money to buy it if I had it listed on any apps and any of my apps. And I said, yeah, sure. So unlisted on the app, and I'm going to send it to them. And all I asked him to do is put $5 in my PayPal account to cover shipping. You can have it. Okay, that's what team leaders are supposed to do. If you listen to John Maxwell, look, this cabinet you see right here is D. It's for development, I guess, or something. But I've got 3 whole levels of John Maxwell stuff. And then at the bottom, I got John Maxwell audios and DVDs. And I know that you can go to pretty much anywhere on the internet, type in John C. Maxwell, and you can sit and listen to him for hours. But what if you're in a place where you don't have internet? Then you need something like a DVD or a CD. All these things you see up here are success tools of one kind or another. I remember I made a deal with a guy who was selling books at a discount bookstore on this group of books right here. Okay? It's just kind of future choice. Why? Think about it. Why network marketing may be your best career move. A lot of people haven't even thought of life like that. So, I get a book like this. As you can see, still got the labels on some of them. There's a guy was selling a whole patch of them because he had become a successful network marketer and he was passing it, paying it forward. That's what you're supposed to do. You pay it forward. Of course, as you can see, I have a lot of other tools too, but I spent a lot of time with Rick Warren and his purpose-driven life. All of the different ways you can get it. Cassettes, VHS, there's even a VHS. All right. And also got plenty of toys. You know, everybody got drones or whatever. There's one there. There's another one over there. What can I say? And this is a crane. How many people have a crane? Love their office. But also, how many people have tools like that you see here? Okay. How about Jon Stewart, America? How about Sylvia Browne, Journey of Soul? I remember I've got it in, and this has never been open, but I've also got it in a, these are 3 books in one set. What got me is my wife had the first book, and I read it, and I went, oh my, God's Creation and the Tools for Life. Okay, now, first of all, you have to think that there's power stronger than yourself in the world. And as long as you can figure that much of it out, if you can figure out that you're not the smartest bird in the world, if you can figure out all you have to do is find the smartest people in the world and do what they do, and you end up with the results that they end up with. Like, how about this? Dr. Joe Vitale. You want to learn marketing? You go learn from somebody who's the best. You want to learn how to sit down and talk intelligently with somebody, and you're a fan of PBS, then you already know about The Power of Intention by Dr. Wayne W. Dyer. He's dead now, but the information doesn't change just because he left. There's all people kind of Darren Hardy. He was a student of Zig Ziglar. Then there's Tim Sale stuff. I got a lot of Tim Sale stuff simply because if it wasn't for the Breeding Compensation DVD, and this is just me talking straight up, there's nowhere in the world I'd have been able to change my zip code. No way, Jose. This right here, a friend of mine told me, your wish is your command. How anyone can make millions. Anyone. But you got to read the whole series. In fact, the first time I saw it, they wanted like $300 for it. I messed around at and I shop all the time. Somebody gave it to a discount store and I purchased it. I have all kinds of tools like that, folks. One of the things I was thinking about this morning is the fact that I remember when I used these tools on a daily basis to teach success to a group of 18 people once. And out of those 18 people, 15 of them became 5-figure earners. Okay, now, I'm not a teacher per se. What I am is a purveyor of information. Remember Who Moved My Cheese? I remember sending my oldest daughter, who's a lawyer, a copy of this or whatever. And I think I sent it to her on CDs. I don't know. Maybe it was cassette. I really don't know. Maybe it was just a hardcover book. But then I started finding these other. How about this? Who Moved My Cheese for Teens? How about this? Who Cut the Cheese? A different guy. Because this is by what the heck? There's so many books in here that I really can't remember all of the names of all. I'm gonna say Stephen R. Covey, but I haven't even got to the Stephen R. Covey section. I think this is Spencer Johnson, Dr. Spencer Johnson, absolutely. The killer part of this, more up here on the top. All right. What I'm trying to get you to understand, folks, is that I have tools, and this is a closet. These are tools. I've been meaning to do this, I think. But, and if you could stop this at any time and look at these titles. I mean, you've got some Stephen Colbert stuff I picked up the other day because I could get the book, and I think, and it was a softcover book, but I also could get 2 copies of the CDs. And I got those, and just see what I get paid for them? Come on. Ridiculous. Okay? Here's my Napoleon Hill section right in here. How about the science of getting rich? How about Think and Grow Rich? How about profound things? Shakespeare. Okay? How about this? When I was a kid, I was given the opportunity to study this. How to win friends and influence people. It's helped me my whole life. It was one of the many tools that I used to get to where I am right now. Okay? How about this? There's a tool I found the other day, financial success, and I found out what all this financial success was all about. Basically, folks, it's about big money, okay? And how to make it. How to help other people make it. Zig Ziglar, I listened to him once a long time ago, and I remember when I was a kid growing up, we listened to Earl Nightingale. I have an Earl Nightingale section in here someplace. And he, one of the things Earl Nightingale got across to me was, hey, look, how you treat your life and how you end up in your life is up to you. Can't blame it on anybody else. It's the choices that you make. Whatever you think, that's what you're about. Whatever you think about, that's what you'll be about. I don't care what it is. If you put your mind on nothing but success and you're a younger person, by the time you're middle-aged, money will be the least of your issues. You're probably going to be then finding friends that like you for you as compared to what you have. Okay, whether or not you can pick up a check. Okay, therein lies the rub, folks. I picked this up at a yard sale. Isn't that cute? Hot Wheels. One I understand for like $300. I gave $25 for it. It's got a remote control right over here. I should put that over there with it, right? But because it's a collector's item. That's what this is all about. Collector's items. That's what people are looking for. Things that they can't just go into a store and find. A lot of times people don't even know what they're looking for. They look at some of the videos that I post and then they holler at me and go, hey, look, do you have such and such and such? And I go, well, let me check it out. I found this at a yard sale, 7 Strategies for Success, and it's by Les Brown. Okay? It's old as crap, but the information is the same, and it's Les Brown. Come on. Here's my Stephen R. Covey section down here. One of the great grandbabies here. Okay, see if it'll focus. I guess it won't focus on her, whatever. There we go. This is my Stephen R. Covey section down here. And there's all kinds of Stephen R. Covey stuff that I have here. You know, not just the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, but living the 7 habits. First things first, how to get started in business, how to get started doing your life's work. If you decide that this is success is going to be your life's work. And a lot of times it is. About living the 7 habits. Got that too. Principles of centered leadership. You stand on principles, you ain't got to worry about anything else. I remember the first time I read one of these books, Raving Fans. Well, it was out. A lot of stuff that I do, I get to do. Things that I couldn't even dream of. Here's some Zig Ziglar, How to Raise Your Kids in a Negative World. Okay? It's hardcover books. People don't like to sit down and read, but they'll read one of those, what do they call those things? It's like a smart machine, but it's a Kindle, like a tablet of sorts. And it's got thousands of books in them, whatever. They'll sit down and read one of those things, but they won't read a book. And now people are actually paying to download books, so that, and they only pay a couple, $3 or $4, $5, you know. But for twice that amount of money, they can have the physical thing, and they can put it on a shelf, and they can refer to it. They can pass it on. You can't pass on digital stuff, I don't think. Maybe you can. You'd have to pass on the laptop you downloaded them on, or whatever, or you forward them to a file. I know how to do it. You would put it put it on the cloud, because what everybody keeps telling me, that's where everything should be going, the cloud. Well, my cloud is physical, okay? I was blessed enough to find all these different things. And as you can see, there's a bunch of them. There's a lot of different things here. I remember I found a case of these once. See this? Ain't that cute? Solar Matador. A case of those things. I sold four of them at I gave them away, I think, at one of the different events I go to, where I explain to people about the different businesses I'm involved in, because I'm in several businesses, but I'm in the wellness industry. In the wellness industry, it isn't just one thing, because there's a whole lot of things. But when somebody tells me, no, well, my doctor says, hey, look, then I remind them, your doctor's in the business of treating you. They ain't got nothing, they don't even come close to fixing you. So if something's wrong, that's not him. It's all up to you. You go to the doctor when you can't figure it out. But if you do the right things on a daily basis, you'll never have to go see the doctor except for checkups. I love it when the doctor tells me, well, you're in great shape for somebody your age. And if you've forgotten, I'm over 70. All right, folks. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was going to break into this right here. I don't know how old you are, but when I was a kid, we used to watch Howdy Doody. And I actually found this set of Howdy Doody, okay, in a discount store. Had never been opened, folks. Still in the plastic. Tell me I ain't that's why I'm too blessed to be stressed. Have a great one, folks. I'm having a great one. Hope your weekend is about not only success, but how about this? J. Paul Getty said, one of his books is How to Become Rich. Wallace D. Wattles, The Science of Getting Rich. Okay? So the information is out there. If you're in need, okay, that's your fault. Larry Wingy says, whatever situation you're in, don't whine about it. Do something about it. People like your motivational speakers, like your Tony Robbins and your Les Browns and your Danny Johnsons, all these people who speak out about self-improvement and self-help, and they put these tools together, whatever. A lot of people buy them. Very few people implement the strategies. I was looking up one day at a discount store. They buy all of upstairs, downstairs. The thing is, though, it's all on cassettes. But they're brand new, my friends. They've never been opened. I have the full series. All 5 sets. I was blessed for that. And I've got it. I'm sure where I got it listed, I'm sure. Just holler at me if you're interested in something like that. But then I have a section over here that's just wrestling. I'm sorry, sports entertainment. Because Vince McMahon got in trouble for that once upon a time, but he straightened them out, which is unappreciated, because now we got wrestling on just about from everybody that was even possibly could be great. I got a section up here of just people who aren't in the WWE. They were in ECW. They were in the NWO. Remember when The Rock joined with Hulk Hogan And when they tried to take over wrestling, that's what it was talking about, taking over wrestling. Woo! And the other day, because it goes full circle, Big E beat out Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley been fighting for years. Back in the day, on One Night Stand, this is 2007. Okay? Bobby Lashley was a bad sucker then. He's still a bad sucker. I give him props. The man has skills, and I appreciate that. Well, folks, like I said, I got to run. But these are titles of all of the different things. You name it, pretty much I have at least one copy of it. I got to get this together. As you can see, the package is kind of scraped or whatever. But believe it or not, it ain't about the packaging, folks. It's about the information in it. And that's about anything in life. Never judge a book by its cover. Of course, you already know that if you've been raised by people who have good common sense. This down here, believe it or not, is a race car. And it was a Porsche 911. It's 1/16 scale. And I got it. One of the wheels messed up. Put it in. Took it by a friend of mine who does that for a living. And he's an 80-year-old guy. I gave him $20, and bang, he gave me $18 back. No, it was $12 back because he had all the parts. That's what it is in life, folks. Do what you love doing, and it ain't work, but it'll make you rich. Later now.